Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I'm the host, the president of Motown's Wrestling Group, Tony Motown Allen, and today we are talking about SmackDown. SmackDown was in Canada, and it kicks off with John Cena in the ring. And John Cena ended up addressing the situation with Brock Lesnar, admitted that he's scared of him, but he's not scared of a challenge and everything. So with Brock Lesnar, when you want some, come get some. But then moving on to like whoever's going to be facing next, out comes Logan Paul, issues the challenge. John Cena's ready to go, do this right in front of all these French speakers in Canada. And Logan Paul said the French speakers deserves it. But I'm talking about the real French speakers, the ones in actual France. So Clash in Paris is when them two are going to face each other. Which, rightfully so, even though it's Logan Paul, though, this is too big of a match to have on SmackDown, to be honest with you. This should be a PLE match. And then Drew McIntyre attacks John Cena from behind. The two of them start double teaming John Cena. Then out comes Cody Rhodes. And then John Cena does what everybody's saying to be doing lately. He books a tag team match player. It would be John Cena and Cody Rhodes taking on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. And then we got our first match of the night. You got the Motor City Machine Guns taking on JC Mattel and Talatanga. It was an okay match and everything. The guns are always on point and everything, even though they're just coming out of that TLC match from a couple 5 days ago. But honestly, my family tree and the MFT was just a little bit too much for them. Not only did the Motor City Machine Gun had to deal with Talatanga and JC Mattel, but still had to deal with Solo Sikoa outside the ring too, though. But the match ended with a 7-foot tall Talatanga choke slamming. I believe it was Saban through the mat for a giant choke slam to get the win. Match is over. Then and then Sami Zayn pops up. Sami Zayn basically ended up challenging Solo Sikoa to a match. Before we go to that match, this match itself, I gave it B- to as far as the tag team title match. We run right into Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa take on each other. And honestly, the downfall for Sami Zayn was in this match was the My Family Tree constantly interfering in this match and everything. So it was basically a 4-on-1 handicap match. Solo was about to wrap it up when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Sami Zayn rolls him up for the pin for a surprising win. The match itself I thought was pretty decent. I gave this one a B- as well. It was decent match overall. Nothing spectacular and everything. But a lot of outside interference. I would have liked to see more one-on-one, but Solo is playing that heel role right now. Next up, we had Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They were out there cutting a promo, basically celebrating Alexa Bliss' birthday, which is today, and also celebrating their championship win. And then, and they still got that little back and forth that they're doing between the two of them, which is cool. Which is definitely cool, though. But this ended up with Chelsea Green coming out there and Charlotte booking a match. Charlotte booked this match this time. She booked Charlotte Flair versus Chelsea Green. And actually, I'm not mad about it and everything at all, though. I mean, Charlotte's the GOAT, one of the best women wrestlers out there today, and Chelsea Green is no slouch herself and everything. Put these two in the ring. I just wish they had more build-up and everything, more time to make this develop. But the match itself was really good. Entertaining. You had the Secret Service out there. You had the birthday cake that got involved in this match as well. But at the end, it was the figure 8. And then Charlotte licking a little icing off of Chelsea Green's face as she was fucking tapping right before she started tapping out, though. So, entertaining. I mean, I gave it a B- as well. I mean, that seemed to be the recurring theme for today, though. But the match itself, though, was decent. And now it's time for the main event. We got, but before we get to the main event, we got John Cena, babyface back, and we got apparently R-Truth is Truth again. So I hope it was just for this segment. But it just kind of felt like the way they're going right now is like, there's more Ron Killings. It's just going to be the same old again, I guess. All that shit was for nothing. I mean, that can really go for either one. Whether you talk about the Ron Killings, our truth character change, or the John Cena character change. To be honest with you, all of us seemed like it was for nothing. But anyway, Cody Rhodes versus and John Cena taking on Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre, and the match was actually really good. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul work really well together as a team, which I really do like. John Cena and Cody Rhodes, I mean, Cody was carried a bulk of the load out there. I mean, a majority of the match time was with Cody, but he did get the hot tag into Cena. Cena was able to get all his stuff in on Logan Paul. Looked like he was about to get the win, and then Drew McIntyre made the save, of course. And this also led to the match ending in a DQ because Logan Paul decided to hit John Cena with a low blow. The two of them beat down on the baby faces, and it ends up with what do you call it? Drew McIntyre hitting the Claymore on Cody Rhodes out on the floor over by the announce table, actually going right through the announce table though. So that's how SmackDown ends. As far as like tap out moments, match of the night, well, that match wasn't great. I gave it a B, I guess because of the B and everybody else getting B minuses. That would be the match of the night, but it was like nothing really spectacular that I felt as far as like outstanding matches. I really didn't have anything that was so awful. I would call it a tap out moment of the night, but I really didn't enjoy SmackDown enough to really say that I had like that outstanding moment of the night either, though. Probably the closest would be like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss out there together and everything. Them two are just magic, though. So if I had to pick a moment, it'd probably be that, though. But overall, I mean, not a bad show, but not a great show. Right? So, I mean, overall, I mean, I gave most of the matches B minuses. So let's just say the show was a B minus.